Welcome to our channel, where the legends of the universe collide. Today, we dive into an epic clash that shook the foundations of the multiverse. What if Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan joined forces against Black Frieza in his most powerful form yet? Join us as we bring you the thrilling tale of a fan-made movie that has taken the internet by storm. The rise of Black Frieza. Dark clouds formed over Earth, rolling ominously across the twilight sky. Lightning flashed, illuminating the determined faces of our heroes. It was a sight that foretold of the epic battle that was about to unfold. On a dark and stormy night, the ground trembled beneath their feet as a new power descended upon the earth. A chilling laughter echoed across the heavens, sending shivers down the spines of those who heard it. Vegeta, the stoic Saiyan Prince, stood on the rooftop of Capsule Corp's building. His eyes narrowed, his fists clenched tight. From his vantage point, he could see the newcomer, a figure cloaked in darkness, yet exuding an aura so powerful it seemed to suck the very air out of the atmosphere. As the stranger approached, Vegeta felt a surge of recognition mixed with dawning horror. Could it be? He thought, his heart sinking. In a flash, the figure landed gracefully, revealing himself in all his glory, or rather infamy. It was Frieza, but not the Frieza that they had known. Oh no, this Frieza was different. His skin was a sickly shade of green, his eyes glowed with an eerie red light, and his aura was a menacing black. There was something about him that sent shivers down Vegeta's spine, something that whispered of unimaginable power and utter destruction. Saiyans freeze, taunted, his voice dripping with mockery. Your reign ends today. And with that, he unleashed a burst of energy that shook the very foundations of the city. But before Frieza could make his next move, two figures materialized beside Vegeta. It was Goku and Gohan, father and son, ready to defend the Earth and its people from the looming threat. The trio, bound by their Saiyan heritage and their unbreakable bond of friendship, stood shoulder to shoulder, ready to face the monster before them. "We won't let you destroy Earth," Goku declared, his voice ringing with determination. His iconic spiky hair stood out against the darkening sky like a beacon of defiance. Gohan, the gentle scholar when not transformed, had his glasses pushed up his nose, revealing the steely glint in his eyes. Even in his human form, he radiated a powerful aura, hinting at the latent strength that slumbered within. Vegeta, the stoic Saiyan Prince, his pride and determination evident in every line of his lean, muscular body, added grimly, "This planet may belong to the fools who cower in their shelters, but we will decide your fate, Frieza." Freeze, however, merely smiled, a cruel twist of his lips that promised nothing but pain and suffering. "Such bravery!" he sneered. "But it's pointless. This planet will be your graveyard." With that, the battle began. In a blink, Goku surged forward, his body enveloped in a brilliant blue aura, his eyes blazing with godly might. In a heartbeat, he had vanished, leaving behind only the echo of his power. Next to him, Gohan removed his glasses, his own aura flaring to life in a beautiful mix of yellow and orange. Last but not least, Vegeta unleashed his signature move, transforming his body into a menacing purple vortex of power. The three Saiyans attacked in perfect unison, each bringing their unique power to the fight. Goku twisted through the air like a blue comet, his every strike echoing with the force of a supernova. Beside him, Vegeta, a whirlwind of dark energy, his kicks and punches carrying the weight of 1,000 exploding stars. Meanwhile, Gohan, his youthful face now set with determination, unleashed blasts of golden energy that ripped through the air like celestial cannons. Frieza, however, was not one to be intimidated. Despite the ferocity of their assault, he remained unfazed. His monstrous form, a twisted parody of his former self, seemed to grow darker and more menacing with each passing moment. The clash of good and evil, of light and darkness, had begun, and the fate of the universe hung in the balance. As the battle raged, the sheer power of the Saiyans pushed Frieza beyond his limits. He roared in anger and frustration, his voice echoing with the echoes of a dying star. "Pathetic," he spat, his words laced with venom. "Is this the best you have?" Fueled by righteous fury and a deep sense of responsibility, the the Saiyans' attacks became even more relentless, each blow carrying the weight of their unwavering determination. Goku, his movements blurring with godly speed, delivered a flurry of punches that seemed to trap Frieza in a blue haze of kinetic energy. Each impact resonated with the power of a collapsing star, shaking the very foundations of the world. Vegeta, his eyes burning with the fires of vengeance, unleashed a barrage of energy blasts, each one more powerful than the last. The air crackled and roared as these bolts of concentrated power tore through the darkness, leaving scorched trails in their wake. Gohan, tapping into his latent potential, responded to the call of battle with an astonishing display of raw power. His attacks came like a tidal wave, crashing over Frieza with unrelenting force. The earth trembled beneath the impact of his fists, and the sky itself seemed to weep golden energy as he unleashed a barrage of devastating energy blasts. But despite the overwhelming odds, Frieza continued to stand, his monstrous form a testament to his indomitable will. However, as the battle reached its peak, the tide began to turn. The Saiyans' combined strength proved too much for the tyrant. In a final, desperate gamble, he unleashed a torrent of black energy, seeking to engulf the Saiyans in its destructive embrace. But little did he know that this gamble would lead to his ultimate demise. As the colossal blast of energy hurtled toward the Saiyans, it seemed as though all hope was lost. The sheer force of the attack threatened to obliterate everything in its path. Yet, just when all seemed darkest, Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan, drawing upon the strength of their unbreakable bond, unleashed their ultimate attack. Together, they channeled their combined power into a single, devastating blast. It was a move that defied the very laws of physics, a testament to the limitless potential that lay dormant within them. In the ensuing explosion, the fates of the Saiyans and Frieza intertwined. The outcome of this cosmic clash would reverberate throughout the universe, shaping the destinies of countless worlds and civilizations. As the dust settled and the shockwaves subsided, the battered figures of the Saiyans emerged from the wreckage. They stood bruised, exhausted, yet triumphant, their bodies bearing the scars of an epic struggle. Around them, the battlefield lay in ruins, a stark reminder of the immense power that had been unleashed. Yet amidst the destruction, there was no time to celebrate their victory. For in the midst of their exhaustion, they could sense the lingering malevolence of their defeated foe. Meanwhile, hidden amidst the chaos, Frieza stirred. His broken body flickered with malevolent energy, a last-ditch effort to survive. A twisted smile crept across his battered face, revealing his eternal cunning and insatiable lust for power. "You Saiyans," he rasped, his voice a mere echo of its former self, "never failed to surprise me. But this isn't over." With that, his fading form disappeared into the swirling vortex of his own dark energy, leaving behind only a faint echo of his malevolent laughter. And as the smoking crater slowly filled with a wreckage of battle, the shadow of Frieza's return loomed large, promising a future filled with uncertainty and peril. In the aftermath of the intense battle, Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan stood side by side, their silhouettes illuminated by the soft glow of the rising sun. Despite their wariness, their eyes held a steely resolve, reflecting the seriousness of their departed foe's final words. "He'll be back stronger," Gohan stated, his voice laced with quiet intensity, breaking the silence. Vegeta, ever the pragmatist, merely snorted in response. "Good," he said, a hint of a smirk playing on his lips. "Let him come. I welcome the challenge." Goku, as always, exuded an air of calm confidence. "Yeah," he agreed, his gaze fixed on the horizon. "We'll be ready." The three Saiyans stood in companionable silence for a moment, united in their purpose, ready to face whatever new challenges the universe might throw their way. The battle was over, but the saga was far from finished. The promise of Frieza's return hung heavy in the air, a dark cloud on the horizon of their hard-won victory. As the screen faded to black, the only sound that broke the silence was Goku's resolute voice echoing through the vast expanse of space. "We'll be ready." With that final affirmation, the legend continued, promising more battles, more sacrifices, and more triumphs for the indomitable Saiyan spirit. The story may have reached its climax, but the Saiyan legacy was far from over. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey through the thrilling tale of Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan facing off against the formidable Black Frieza. If you enjoyed this legendary showdown, don't forget to show your support. Your likes fuel our passion, and your comments inspire us to bring you more epic content. So until next time, keep watching and stay tuned for more exciting adventures.